Welcome to another Demarcation Media Mega Construx review. Today we're going to be looking at the Halo Infinite Master Chief helmet set. I'm pretty excited to take a look at this. There's a lot of interesting stuff going on with this set. Front of the box, very similar to what we saw with the Energy Sword. If you have not seen that video, the link will be in the description. You can see we have a removable AI chip. Some more views around the side. The back, again, like with the Energy Sword, the back is very similar to the front. It has kind of, again, a very collector feel to it. But this time we get an easy open tab. I always appreciate getting the easy open tabs. I actually don't think that the extra crisp renders look too bad when it's for a build like this. I still prefer photos, but it's not as bad. Whoa. Parts flying everywhere. All right, lots and lots of green. The instructions are rather square. A lot of the Infinite stuff have been kind of long. Nice shape for instructions. So let me go ahead and get this built and we'll take a closer look. There it is, all put together, and that was a very interesting build. It was kind of a little on the difficult side, not too bad. But before we look at the build itself, I'm just going to move this off to the side and we are going to take a look at this. So the visor is this kind of piece of plastic here, and it's got a way to like fold up and attach via studs. So you have to pop it out of that. But in the box, you also get this. And this very confusing piece of paper. You can see there are two different visors, and it took me a bit to figure this out because one was packaged separately and one was packaged in with parts. And I didn't remember this until I started building, but I heard stuff about this design didn't work. For some reason, the visor would not stay on the helmet, and so they, in later releases of the set, switch it to this. Look, we've got 4 holes here. This time we had this little peg with kind of like a starburst. So you get 2 visors if it's a later set, and that's kind of confusing. It took me a while to figure out what the heck I was supposed to be doing. So that was a little strange. So if you get this set and it's a later one, you find 2 visors, definitely use this one and not the one with the 4 holes, because you will have a very hard time with the one with the 4 holes. All right, with that out of the way, we can take a look at the helmet itself. And, you know, this set really didn't interest me because I really like the Mega Construx figures. And so I kind of overlooked this. It wasn't one I was super excited to look at, but it actually was a really fun build. It was difficult, but it was a really fun build. And it just looks so good. Look at all these angles, the way the helmet flows, the lights on the side. Got some detail in there. Around the back, got the AI chip that does pull out. And if you have the Comic-Con exclusive, let's see, Master Chief Collection, you can attach the Cortana chip on there. Or, you know, I probably did that backwards. There we go, something like that. I don't know if it actually will fit in there with... Oh, wait, it will? I think it will. It will. Okay, so if you have the Comic-Con exclusive Master Chief Collection, you can put Cortana into Chief's helmet. Let me go ahead and remove the stand. We'll take a look at that later. Look at the shaping around the AI chip slot, around the back there. The angles I'm just blown away by how accurate they got this helmet out of the bricks. And then that visor is so odd, but it works. And that shine is amazing. You have to kind of fold it, and it was a bit of a pain to get on there, but once it's on there, it looks so good. And then the top, look at how they did that. It's kind of in layers. Everything is in layers here. Come on now. My camera is not wanting to focus today. There we go. I'm just blown away by this. It's so well done. The engineering that went into the set is just phenomenal. You also get a display stand with a Halo Infinite printed tile. It's got some kind of great details around the back. It's a pretty simple stand, but it works. See the peg there? We've got a little hole on the bottom of Chief's head where the neck would be, and then it just sticks right on there, and then you can display it. Okay, and speaking of the Master Chief Collection, it was requested that I do this on camera, so we're gonna get that, and I actually have to zoom out a little bit more. I'm sure you can see what I'm going for right now. Go like that. And there we go. Chief has a body. That looks actually really messed up. I don't like that at all. So there's not a whole lot more to talk about because this is, at the end of the day, a display piece. The build is great. The engineering that was put into this is amazing. It looks fantastic. And then it's a display piece. So if you like having things to display on your desk, put on a shelf, put on your nightstand, if that's the kind of thing that interests you, if you like having stuff like that, this is definitely a set you are going to want to buy. If you are more like me and really enjoy the figures and all the posing that you can do with the figures and the photography that can be done with the figures, this set is probably not for you because, like I said, it is a display piece. It's a great build, and then it's a display piece. For the price, it's good. If you just want a bunch of green pieces, honestly, like, you could buy this set and you have this whole handful of this awesome matte green. I'd say that's worth it. But again, if you want a display piece, this is a set for you. If you want something to play with and take photos of, you're probably going to want to skip this one. It's a good set, but it's just not for everybody. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time.